Greetings to all that are watching Kulukeleza's channel. I'd like to welcome everybody that's coming here for the first time and a returning subscriber. And if you are a first timer on my channel, welcome! Okay, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and very important, please put down your comment on the comment section. Please put nice and relevant comments, okay? We don't want spicy or salty comments, okay? I'd like to welcome you all, Banabatari. And if you feel that this information that we are sharing today or in any other episode that's been uploaded is not relevant to you, please feel free to share it with somebody else that you think might need the information, or please also share with people that you think might need my guidance or assistance. My number is on the bio, don't forget that. You can please book your consultation via WhatsApp. Texts are welcome. Please don't call, just to avoid clogging the line. Today we are going to talk about the importance of following instructions in spiritual healing. And the first thing that I'm going to talk about today, that we're just going to address briefly, is the power of guidance. What is the power of guidance? In simple terms, okay, open yourself up to be guided. Please just be malleable for your healing process, looking at the power of guidance. So all I just have to say firstly is the fact that spiritual healing is a sacred and intentional process that requires alignment between yourself and the healer. This thing is squarely dependent on both of us. You coming forthright with pure and good intentions so that I may be able to help you, because this is no like one size fits all, guys. I think China, one size fits all, where no, it's not universal like that, right? It's between you and your healer, and you have to be very, very intentional, because then how are you going to follow instructions if you are not intentional about what you are doing? My instructions are not arbitrary. They are divinely guided or energetically crafted to support your transformation. So like I previously said, I see one size fits all. With regards to instructions that are given, you can't just go call your friend and be like, yo mngani, kana mabasinikeze lesiyaswasho kumele senzeni. No. Instructions are not the same. So it's quite important and vital that when you go visit your healer, outside of the questions that you have penned at home, it's very important to bring your own pen and paper so that you can be able to write the instructions down that you are being given. Because like personally, as your healer, I can't always remember the instructions that I give you, because like I said, it's not one size fits all. And I also can't remember all the instructions that I've given to you emakosini at your convenience. So meaning that I was like, whether just because so decided after utole treatment after 3 days, and you like, yeah, maybe think for ukulu and ask ukulu ukuthi kana ngikape nge feather or ngifaka. No, I could have told you prior what you are supposed to do, and I would have probably even asked you if you've got health impediments that will make you ukuthi ukwazi ukugapa or ungakwazi ukugapa. So I just can't honestly remember everything at your convenience. So please bring your own pen and paper and write down your instructions, because I'll just speak for myself. I don't want anyone recording, because that's not my social space. If you want my social space, come to my page. Let's interact there. You just might ask yourself where you are sitting, Oguti, why is Ukulu talking about following instructions? But following instructions is vital for your healing. It's important for your healing. Because then our instructions, when I give them out, they are not for me. They are for you. And they've been tailor-made and guided to look into solving your problem. This goes hand in glove with alignment with the energy. You might ask or want to ask me, Kulu, why following instructions is vital for my healing? If you're not going to follow instructions, who will? And how are you going to see the outcomes of whatever you desire with regards to the healing process? I'm just not giving you instructions just for the heck of it, or just to keep you busy. This is important for your alignment, and the resolution of the problem that you are dealing with. Instructions, whether be it rituals, affirmations, lifestyle changes, meditations, help align with the healing process. Very important. Trust the process. Trust the process. If you don't trust the process, who's going to trust the process on your behalf? Because here, I'm not performing some magic where it's just gonna happen. Remember, this is a science. In trusting the process, healing works in divine timing. Not your time, not my timing. If I may say, healing works at rosy timing. And this is not squarely dependent on me only as your healer assisting you, but it's also going to require personal responsibility from you so that you can be able to see positive results in your healing process. Remember, warriors of the light, for every action there's a reaction. Even in science, what goes up has to go down for us to experience some form of a balance. So it doesn't mean, Uguti, when your life is in tatters today, nothing is happening, but you only embrace the good. No, remember this, when you are not following instructions, there are also consequences, and those consequences you can't blame them on the process. But whatever. No, if you don't follow the process, first thing is first, your healing will be delayed, and the other thing, you will also experience some form of stagnation with regards to your healing process. I'm highlighting this first because then, hey, I know most of us is fast. Yabo, Oguchi, sibe right, sibe relevant, nasemoyen. But when you follow instructions, basic, you are avoiding stagnation, and that's it, so that you can be able to see positive results. By following instructions, you are cutting off the feeling or the prolonging of the suffering. You not following instructions prolongs suffering of the same issue, and also there's also a possibility, Yoguti, whilst whether you are still looking or chasing at this and you are still sulking and moaning about this, because whether you've decided to build a monument on this thing by not following instructions prolongs the suffering. Outside of being prolonged, think about it logically and rationally. You are putting financial strain on yourself. Uzophuma kamkhize uya kha ngongomba. Mawuphuma kamkhize uya kangongomba. Ungongomba is going to put a fee on it, and you can't go complain to the other. You'll be like, "Aye, kodwa mkhulu kade soloku senza si address the same issue." No, you will keep on. This thing will keep on flagging and flagging because of, one, whether you are not following instructions. Two, uphuma ngegama lento A1 eseyenzane eseyikhoza umkhokha unto your life. Financial strain. You are hopping from one healer to the next. Are you solving the problem? No. And this is where you know that you've got a certain problem and you go, when you decide to go home, you go look for the specialist. Because if you don't look for the specialist, this whole situation, Yako, you're not following instructions, it's going to cause emotional and spiritual demoralization. No one is coming to save you. No, black man, you're on your own. Well, I can't say black man, you're on your own. I can't, even me as your healer, I can't come into your emotions to come and save you from your thoughts and emotions. This can also lead to a lot of self-doubt, frustration, and a sense of hopelessness. And this is not the reason why you went to your healer in the first place. You went to your healer so that so that you can have hope again and be able to run forth with whatever that's important in your life. No! The onus is on you. Following instructions is important. If you are asked to bring stuff for your rituals, please don't cut corners and think by the virtue of thought, because you've been at your healer's house, that they just might have an extra candle for you or have an extra sarong for you when you are going for rituals that involve ugeza and what. No. Follow instructions again. Bring all the things that you've been asked to bring for your ritual. A ritual, Mavati, letter isn't for a ritual. It's not a collective consensus. It's personalized for you, and no one is going to buy an additional candle for you. You need to bring your own candle. Because all those things have not been tailor-made for your healer to always keep those things, for you. If they have it and they can offer, then great, But what is important here is that you need to follow instructions, and if you're asked to bring stuff, please bring it. And you're like, I'm sorry, can I keep it by or can I just go wash it? No, your DNA is already here. I'm not going to do anything with it. I don't do that. I will wash it in front of you, so that just for the ease of everything and all of us. But don't expect Uguti, if I borrow your sarong and now you're just gonna take it with. No. Outside of following instructions, or part of following instructions, guys, how are we going to do this healing and following instructions? We hop in and out of our misery vaults, guys. It's important ukuthi sindlulise izinto ezimbi, or izinto outside of izinto ezimbi, things that have previously happened and they are a bit distasteful to us and for our lives. How are you going to follow instructions, do whatever I'm asking you to do? You are still angry over izinto ezinye eziyenzakala. You are not letting things flow inside of you. If you're not letting things flow, you won't be able to see the end of the tunnel. The problem won't just go away faster by the virtue of you doing the treatment and sitting in your destruction vault. It's important to meditate and to listen to the vibrations and the messages of the universe. Because Lana, by you following instructions, you are not doing me a favor. You are not chasing away the problem. It's very important for you to be conscious and to be present kulento oyenzayo. Also, the problem won't just go away faster because naku namhlanje sengenze ini, you know, like it's gone. No. The more you take your problem with that attitude, it's the more it's gonna be here with you, you know, dealing with you bit by bit. If you are emotionally and physically present, you will see things and you let things flow in and out of you properly, and with following all the instructions that you've been guided with, you'll see things will move faster or fast the way you desire them to move. And it wouldn't be by some form of magic that happens, no. It will be because you've just done a very simple thing, following instructions. After all, Wanabatari, warriors of the light, okay? It's not all doom and gloom, but you still have to follow instructions because there is reward in commitment. There's reward in commitment. What is in it for you? When you are dedicated in what you are doing, dedication, I mean following instruction, it leads to liberation. You are free, spiritually free. It also leads to clarity. When I talk about clarity, you don't always have to question everything. Everything becomes clear. You are able to make inferences on things that are happening, be it on a day-to-day or even periodically. And it also leads to elevation. Elevation, what am I talking about when I talk about elevation? High spirits, good vibrations, right? Not only from your ancestors, but also from the universe itself. So, Vanavatari, thank you so much for watching this episode with Kulukeleto. I'm only a guide and your willingness determines your healing, okay? So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and add some comments onto the comment section. And don't also forget to share this with somebody that you feel like this message or even other messages, you know, might be important to them. And please also feel free to share my number with anyone that might need my help and guidance with regards to their spirituality issues. Till then, see you soon. All light unto you, Vanavatari. Thank you for watching.